Hello and welcome to our show, Good Morning Sicily. Today we have a special guest from 290 BC, all the way from Syracuse, Sicily. May I introduce to you the most famous mathematician and inventor in all of ancient Greece, Archimedes. Thank you for being with us today, Archimedes. We would love if you would answer a few questions for us about your life.
Sure.
Well, first, our viewers want to know, what was it like as a child being Archimedes?
Well, I was born in around 287 BC in Syracuse, Sicily. And then I began my studies in Egypt and then traveled back to Sicily when I realized that I wanted to be at home. My father was Phidias and he was an astronomer. So growing up, I loved the stars. And I can't really tell you much other than that because I was born 2,000 years ago.
Well, thank you, Archimedes. Could we ask you another question?
Sure.
What was going on in Greece around this time?
Well, there was a war going on between the Romans and the Samnites, but I contributed greatly to this by creating war machines that helped delay the capture of Sicily during this war. But later on, the Roman general did attack my city, and I was killed around 212, 213 BC.
That's interesting, Archimedes. Could we ask you another question?
Sure.
Why are you important to the world of math?
Well, I'm sure you know that I am the one who discovered the relationship between the volume of a sphere and its circumscribing cylinder. I also am given the credit for discovering pi, even though the Babylonians did have the knowledge of it in their time, but I'm the one who fully discovered how it relates to our algebraic expressions today.
Thank you. That's very interesting.
Yes.
That's really interesting, Archimedes. One last question. Is there anything else you think that we need to know about Archimedes?
Well, there's so much you should know about me, but I believe I should just tell you a few. I have created the Archimedes screw, which is a way of raising water uphill. And my friend actually created a biography about me, but it was lost, which is tragic because it held much information about my life. And without that, we don't know much about me, which is a shame.
That truly is a shame. But we do appreciate you being with us today. And thank you for joining us on Good Morning Sicily. To our audience, we want you to stay tuned because in just a moment, we'll look at a great recipe for pesto.